Pignolo on the outside. Oh, and here we have a problem with Keaton outer limits. As Giancarlo pulling the throttles back. Keaton outer limits has a problem. And they come to rest within the spectator fleet. Back to our leader, honeyparty.com, well out in front right now. They have got to be thrilled with the ride they're getting. Oh, Keaton Outer Limits has solved their problem. They're back up and running. Let's see if they can make up some ground. They've got to keep in the hunt. Those guys are currently in second place in the overall points chase. Lucas Oil right now ahead of Pignolo 53. Let's take a look at our virtual spectator with Lucas Oil and Pignolo 53, followed by Keaton Outer Limits. Keaton Outer Limits has got themselves back up and running, but they lost a lot of positions as they now come off plane to the inside, as you can see on our virtual spectator. And it looks like the Fantastic One again having a problem. Reoccurring problem for the Fantastic One. Mercury-powered cigarette. Pignolo 53 running just to the outside of the wake. He's going to the inside. He goes right through the rooster tail. That cost him some ground. He lost his vision, slowed down a little bit. He's still right on the outside of the wake. Pignolo 53. Back to our leader, honeyparty.com. Well out in the lead. Second place, Fountain Worldwide first for boats. They are the current points leaders. Looking back at GFN Giabalato, they are way off the pace from where they normally run with this boat. Running at the back of the pack right now, GFN Giabalato, a diesel-powered Meta Marine. As we go back to Lucas Oil with Nigel Hook and Shelley Jory. Now let's go on board with Centaurian Yachts. You can see that they are about to reel in Lucas Oil on the left side of your screen. It's a little bumpier than it actually looks from the outside as we see Centaurian Yachts powered by Lucas Oil. They're moving up a position. Lucas Oil drops off to Centaurian Yachts. As we look at the Fantastic One is back up and running. Whatever their problem is, it's intermittent. And Honey Party puts them down a lap. Honey Party is running so well, they've now put down a lap over the top of the Fantastic One. We look on board Lucas Oil, and it looks like they're slowing down, having a problem. Lucas Oil now having a problem coming off plane, and there goes Pignolo 53 to get by. You hear the alarms going off on board Lucas Oil. Here comes GFN Giabalato to also get past. Centaurian Yachts back up on the pace, moving their way through the pack. They are definitely benefiting from some of the mechanical problems as we see Nigel Hook.
We're down at Echo Buoy. Engine just stopped completely. We've got no camera in the engine bay. Nigel thinks belt will come off.
Here's our second place boat, Fountain Worldwide first for boats.com. It doesn't look like they have any hope of catching a leader, honeyparty.com. Well out in the lead as honeyparty.com now gets by Lucas Oil again. Honeyparty.com coming around. This should be the checkered flag to take their first win of the season in Powerboat P1, and they're going to do it at the Vigo Grand Prix of the Sea. Honeyparty.com takes the win here in Vigo. Second place goes to Fountain Worldwide, first for boats.com. Third place goes to Centaurian Yachts after they move their way through the pack to capture third place. Fourth place goes to Pignolo 53, and fifth place goes to GFN Giabalato.
After so many strong performances where they failed to finish, Richard Carr and Mark Pascoe finally get to the top step of the podium, while second-placed Fountain Worldwide had their attention on the point scores.
I was quite emotional actually when it happened. When we got to the penultimate lap, I thought of, oh God, is it going to do it? Is it going to do it? And then when we were on the last lap, I was just be careful, and we got there.
We're looking at the big picture. We want the World Championship, and that's what we did. Really happy with second place. I can't believe I'm happy with second place, but it's one big step towards the World Championship.
A very exciting opening day's racing at the Vigo Grand Prix of the Sea, and day 2 looks to be just as spectacular.
Welcome back to Vigo in the northwest corner of Spain, where, well away from the hustle and bustle of the thriving seafront, you can discover 500 years of history in these old streets of the Casco Viejo, the old part of the town. Although there was a small Roman settlement here, and Vikings made the odd foray onto the land, the history of Vigo really started in the 15th century. And as the port grew, it was inevitable that it would come under attack from other sailing nations. Francis Drake occupied the town for a short period, and the Turks tried to invade but failed, before the French moved in for a while. Meanwhile, back down in the mouth of the Ria de Vigo, the Powerboat P1 competitors are preparing for their second race of the weekend. It's the Supersport's first, where Conham Yachts have all but wrapped up the title with 3 races still to go.
Going into the second round of the Supersport race in Vigo, Conham Yachts are seemingly about to secure their second World Championship as long as they finish in the points. As it stands now, Angelo and Aaron need 10 more points from this next race and it's all theirs. Otherwise, it's going to be decided at the last round. Phoenix 8 retired early in the first race with a broken exhaust that's now been repaired. And Bootsy Bullet didn't even make it to the start, having blown a turbo, but they're fixed and ready to go.
Whilst the title might be all but decided in Conham Yachts' favour with 3 races still to go, the fight for the honour of the runners-up spot is still very much on as the Supersport boats head out to the start line and we rejoin our race commentator, Martin Sanborn.
Thank you, Tiff. Let's take a look at the endurance course here for the Vigo Grand Prix of the Sea. This time we move out to Playa de Samil. 9 turns on a 6.42 nautical mile race course. They're going to run 11 laps plus the start in a clockwise rotation.
Waves or no waves?
As we go on board Silverline Bootsy Bullets, the boats are lining up based on their power pole finish results. Fastest boat was Conham Yachts, followed by Redline, Tulio Abate, Big Sergio, and Spirit of Port Tomaso as the boats line up, and we have a green flag on the inside off to an early jump. Conham Yachts, essentially, they have mathematically clinched the championship here in P1. As we look on board Michael Link, they are definitely in contention for the coveted second position right now. As Tiff said, it's all but decided for the front point, but everybody's going to be battling for the runner-up spot as we see Silverline Bootsy Bullet driving past Bahia High Performance to move into second place. As they all make their way towards the turn, the leader, Conham Yachts. Second place is going to be Silverline Bootsy Bullet. Third place is Bahia High Performance. That's where Conham Yachts is used to being, out in the lead with the clean water as they look behind to check and see where their competition is. And Angelo and Aaron are the first boats to the turn. Silverline Bootsy Bullet in second place, right on their heels. Bahia High Performance on the inside of them as we go back to our leaders, Conham Yachts. Unusually calm here for the beach side at the Vigo Grand Prix of the Sea. Onboard Microlink as they try to run down the leaders. Conham Yachts out in front. Second place, Silverline Bootsy Bullet. Here we go to Spirit of Port Tommaso. Running a little off the pace today compared to what they did in the sprint race. Here is Bahia High Performance. These guys definitely want to demonstrate that the penalty was a fluke and they have the boat speed. Here is Al and Al in the big Sergio. This is Conrad Propulsion Systems Redline, a brand new entry in a Velocity powerboat. This UK-based team, gets a little bit loose. Almost got himself to the inside of the turn, but corrected it and got around it. Back to our leaders, Conham Yachts. Looking like they're just out for a Sunday drive. Calm waters, perfect boat attitude. Bahia High Performance. Looking over their shoulder. Silverline Bootsy Bullet trying to run them down. Bahia High Performance has gotten past Silverline Bootsy Bullet to move into second position. There you see Silverline Bootsy Bullet just off the hip of Bahia High Performance. Now moving into second place. As we go back to Voom Voom Hustler, Microlink PC. Talking about that they can feel something coming through the wheel. Silverline Bootsy Bullet currently running now in third position behind this boat, Bahia High Performance. That is a 38-foot Donzi with Mercury power. Again, this boat has been tough all year long, having captured all the points they need to call themselves world champions with one more event to go yet in Portugal. But it looks like they have wrapped up the championship here at the Vigo Grand Prix of the Sea. As they come across the start-finish line, hands raised, they know they have captured another win and another championship here for the Vigo Grand Prix of the Sea. On the podium both days, they are going to walk away with first place overall here in Vigo. Angelo Tedeschi and Aaron Cantar, congratulations on your win in Vigo. Let's take a look at our results. Conham Yachts takes the win. Bahia High Performance takes second place. Silverline Bootsy Bullet in third. Microlink in fourth place. And Spirit of Port Tommaso in fifth.
With 2 races still to go, it's a done deal now for the Supersports World Championship. Angelo Tedeschi gets his second, while Aaron Chianta gets his very first World Championship.
Tiff, Aaron drives the boat like you drive the car. He's a fantastic driver, and together we are very, very strong.
And Aaron, is your father here today? He must be very proud. He builds the boats and you win the World Championship.
Yeah, it's here. My father for our company is a big success because win the championship 2 times. And I like to say this is the first time in Powerboat P1 in Super Sport class, same boat win the championship 2 times.
A tremendous achievement for Conham Yachts. And for the others, there are still 2 more races left to secure the best possible points finish, so there'll be plenty of action in Portimao.
Welcome back to Vigo in Spain for the final race in what's been a great weekend of offshore powerboating action. It's round 10 of the Evolution class Powerboat P1 World Championship next, where Fountain Worldwide are looking to close in on their second consecutive title. Chris Shaw brings us up to date with the points as they stand.
Fountain Worldwide lead by 280 points. To cover all possible scenarios, they need 40 points from the next race to become the 2008 champions. Both Keaton Outer Limits and the Fantastic One had problems in the first of the Evolution races, but it turned out to be the same problem for both boats.
We had some water in the fuel, in the tank, and then after one lap we had some problems, and we found in the filter, so we found water.
Unfortunately, we lose the possibility to catch the championship. Now we fight for second.
For Lucas Oil, it was a much more different problem that stopped them mid-race.
You know, it turned out to be very simple. It's just an electrical problem, two wires that were rubbing against each other. They were causing intermittent break in the engine speed from time to time the last couple laps.
The boats are going out, so we better join our race commentator, Martin Sanborn.
Thank you, Tiff. And this time the boats are heading out to the beach of Playa de Samil. As they have to head out to the harbor, we go on board honeyparty.com as they get up on plane. Let's take a look at the race course here for the endurance race at the Grand Prix of the Sea in Vigo. They're going to run on a 6.42-mile lap. They're going to run 12 laps plus the start lap, clockwise direction, 9 turns, including 1 left-hander on the big course out here in the ocean. Now, it is definitely a lot more calm than we expected. It's a little bumpier than it was for the Super Sport race as the boats line up for the start. On the inside, the pole setter, Fountain Worldwide, first for boats. Second one is the Fantastic One. But way on the outside, Pignolo 53 is way out in front as the green flag drops. The top 3 boats on the inside, Keaton Outer Limits, the Fantastic One, and Fountain Worldwide first for boats jump to the start. And firstforboats.com is running second place right now to the Fantastic One. Fantastic One got a great jump. They're now ahead and control the lane of James Shepard and Craig Wilson on the inside as the entire fleet makes their way to the first turn. Coming up hard through the middle, honeyparty.com trying to pick up where they left off in yesterday's race. Honeyparty.com making their way through, trying to move themselves into position for the first turn. Out in front, the Fantastic One. Fountain Worldwide first for boats. Keaton Outer Limits, Honey Party, and Pignolo 53 as they all make their way to the first turn, and moving out into the lead is Keaton Outer Limits side by side with Fountain Worldwide first for boats.com, but on the inside is the Fantastic One. As the boats leg it out, it looks like Fountain Worldwide first for boats has got a little bit of speed as they move out into the lead. As they go through the first turn, Fountain Worldwide first for boats squares the turn off beautifully. They move out into the lead. Keaton was going to go wide. As the lead 4 boats make their way towards the next turn, the leader, Fountain Worldwide first for boats. On the extreme inside is Keaton Outer Limits, followed by the Fantastic One and Honey Party. Fountain Worldwide makes their way through the turn. Keaton Outer Limits on the inside. Oh, they get so close to the Fantastic One, they almost hit him. Push the Fantastic One out to the outside. Keaton Outer Limits on the inside. Keaton Outer Limits holds on to second place. The Fantastic One in third place as they make their way around the spectators at the beach. But here comes honeyparty.com coming on hard on the outside. This boat loves the outside lane. On board Pignolo 53, you can see off to the right as they're just getting overtaken by the big Metamarine of GFN Giabalato. Back out to the lead. Fountain Worldwide first for boats has opened up a big margin right now. Keaton Outer Limits in second place, and third place is honeyparty.com. GFN Giabalato is opening up a little bit bigger margin right now on Pignolo 53. The boat definitely running better than it did in the sprint race. Honeyparty.com currently running in third place, trying to get alongside Keaton Outer Limits. But well out in the lead. running very well. Found worldwide first for boats.com, James Shepard and Craig Wilson in their Ilmore-powered 42 Fountain. Well out in the lead. Second boat through is the Outer Limits, Mercury-powered. Looks like they've slowed down. What happened? They lost a little bit of a bump. Next boat to come across is going to be honeyparty.com as they're swinging to the outside, and we go on board. Lucas Oil, this is a Mercury-powered skater making their way around the race course. They are currently in 5th position. Keaton Outer Limits running in 2nd place. Mercury-powered Outer Limits trying to run down the leaders. Fountain worldwide first for boats. Currently running in 3rd place, trying to make up the same position they did yesterday, winning the sprint race. That is honeyparty.com. Here's Cranefield's Wine. Whoa, getting a little bit loose, making their way around the race course.